Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Path to Success Show with your host, Jacob Jonuzi. And today, first of all, I just wanted to say that this is literally like the 39th episode, which is pretty insane. We started this challenge about, what is today, the 12th, about 12, 13 days ago. I think it was the day before, um, how, November, I think it was on Halloween we started, or a day before. It was around there. I believe this is challenge number 13. So that's pretty insane. It's something that I've wanted to do, post just about every single day. And so far we've been good. So far we've been pretty well. There was a 1 or 2 days where I didn't post at all, but then the next day I posted 2 times. So I made up for it, and I definitely have been working to find information. And not only that, just kind of, even the days when I'm not finding information, even the days where I'm just kind of like going throughout my day, I'm finding things to talk about. And that's a skill that I'm definitely feel that I'm building. Like, meaning I'm just picking up information and I'm turning into own story for myself and how I can kind of resonate with it, and kind of like a lesson to that I can learn about. And these videos are great. These YouTube videos are amazing because I can literally go back and watch them myself. So that's how valuable they are to me, at least. And then they could be valuable to so much others. So what I really want to talk about today is how starting your journey with anything, the benefits of starting your journey. Because so many people they see all these people that are on top of the world. Like, for example, I just started streaming. I only have 4 followers, and they're basically all people I know. And same with YouTube. When it comes to Twitch and me streaming, you see people like Ninja, you see people like Courage, you see people like Tim the Tatman, Nick Merckx. All these people, they have thousands. It's ridiculous. 40,000 people watching at once, 20,000 people. Do you understand? That's a ridiculous amount of numbers. And people starting out, they have this kind of negative connotation of getting started, and they're kind of shot down because, one, there's so many different streamers and YouTubers as well. Everyone wants to be a content creator nowadays because all it takes is really a phone, and then you can go at it. There's people on TikTok that just picked up their phone now; they have millions of followers. So when they look at things, they look at it in a negative way because they're like, "Oh, I'll never make it, this, that." But there's so many benefits when you just get started out, because when you first just get started out, you can fail much more because there's not too many people watching. It's literally okay to fail. Now, I always think it's okay to fail, but when you're at that magnitude of viewership, if anybody is familiar with Logan Paul, when he made that video in Japan, that was a big mistake that he had made, that millions and millions and millions of people saw, that literally almost destroyed his career. So those mistakes, even editing mistakes, and just mistakes in general that you find in yourself, in your editing, in your videography, and any type of area aspect of your life, it's so much easier when you're first starting out because it's completely okay to mess up. It's completely okay to screw up. You don't need to, it's all you're doing is working on your craft and enjoying the journey. And that's the best thing about it, because when people get so much bigger, they start to realize that this gets stressful. They're wondering what everybody thinks. They get kind of sucked into this hole and they kind of don't know how to get out of it. And it's very tough. And starting out, that's one big positive, is that you don't have to worry about that yet. You can kind of hone in on your skills. And if you do your skills very, very well, I believe that once you get to that point of that viewership, you shouldn't have to worry. Why? Because you believe in yourself, one, and two, you look at yourself as a professional at that point. You've been doing it for years. You've been doing it for, as long as some people go to college to get degrees. So at that point, you're a professional. So you're going to be on tip top of your game. So you're not going to make those mistakes. They say it all the time when it comes to football. I'd rather lose now in November and October than in January when the playoffs come around. And that holds true when it comes to making content. Even posting on any social media. You get it out of the way now. Right now, even the stage that I'm in right now when it comes to making content, YouTube, streaming and everything else, get the videos out, pump them out. That's the beauty of literally getting started out. You're having fun with it. You're literally just pumping out videos, editing, enjoying the moment, enjoying the journey. And that's what it's really all about. Because once you get into a bigger magnitude, it starts to become a much bigger production and it becomes more professional. And it is very, very enjoyable, I could see, but it could also be much more stressful. So definitely enjoy the journey now, because once you get to the point where you want to be, you never know. You could be like, crap, I should have never taken that for granted because this is much harder. Because, I don't think it gets easier. I don't think anything just gets easier. I think you just get better, you get stronger, you get quicker, and you start to use your mind more. So it definitely doesn't get easier. If not, it probably gets even harder, or it kind of just stays the same and you coast through it. But the thing is, work on your skill and keep it moving. It's okay to fail now. That's the benefits of starting early. Start now and just start where you're at now. Don't get discouraged about, how many followers, how many subscribers, because everyone started at zero. I started at zero. Ninja started at zero. Syndicate started at zero. Mr. B started at zero. They all started at zero. And they all did something. And now look at them. They're all making a change in their lives. They're all making a change in everyone else's lives. They're making the world a better place. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the value that I gave, give it a like, comment, subscribe. It's literally free, and it definitely helps a lot. Thank you so much. See ya.